Quick little side note before I do start this video, I just want to address one quick thing, and that is I already was making a video on a different part of news, but I kind of want to cram it into this video so I don't have to make two different videos. But essentially in the first video that I was going to drop today, I was going to talk about Borderlands 4 open world aspect that apparently was talked about, but apparently it's been reported that Borderlands 4 will not be open world, but it will be the biggest game in the franchise, and it will, according to Randy Pitchford, make it hard for players to go back. And there are a bunch of things scrambled in this article, but the biggest things to take away is that this is the biggest Borderlands game to date. The open zones will be bigger than ever, and there was a lot of attention and detail put into this. Now, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about really quickly before I do start the video, but the article will be linked in the description, but I kind of just wanted to give you guys the cliff notes, and really that's it. I didn't really want to make another video discussing all that, and then the funny thing is I already had recorded it. I really didn't like the way it came out, and I'm honestly just not really trying to go through and re-record it. I'd rather just put it in here as a quick segment, but really that's gonna have to wrap up this little part. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please drop a like, subscribe, and we're gonna be talking about more Borderlands news as more information comes out. There is a lot of information in this video regarding some news that did drop today. Everything I do say in this video is gonna be a little hard to believe, so please take everything with a grain of salt. Other than that, I will see you guys at the end of the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing very well. Thank you guys for joining me in today's Borderlands video. Now today guys, we got some new information coming from a German website called GameStar. I don't know if this is factual. I don't know if this is 100% true. I'm pretty skeptical going into this, I'm not gonna lie, but I do think that we should talk about it because it is gaining a lot of traction, and we should really discuss this because I don't know if this is just fake or if it's real. Now, all the information is going to be coming from GameStar, a German website, and they had a conversation with Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, and I kind of want to just read the information that he went off of, and I'm not going to really go off of the actual video because it is a video that they discuss these things in, but according to this interviewer, Randy Pitchford confirmed double jumping, dash, and a grapple. Boss battles will be improved, but he doesn't want to say more. Only one planet, not like BL3 with multiple planets. Vault Hunters will be introduced to us separately. Randy told him that they want to focus on new characters instead of old. That's also why no old characters in the trailer. Digistructing a car near you like Destiny with the Sparrows. Biggest world so far in the series. Maybe spring 2025 new gameplay at the PlayStation event instead of release date, but since we don't have an official statement, it's hard to make out at the moment. But yeah guys, that's all the information, and I kind of wanted to summarize it. I don't want to be jumping different things at once. I kind of want to go through this and just kind of give my opinions on this. So double jumping, dash, and a grapple. So it seems like the movement will be expanded upon, and BL3 did kind of expand on it. I mean, we don't have double jumping, but we can finally mount, and not mount, but we can grapple, like kind of get a grip on something. And you know what, I'm all for double jumping, dashing, and grappling. We did see a taste of that in the trailer, and I'm okay with that. I'm completely fine. I'm always for new movement options in video games. Boss battles will be improved on. Oh my gosh, this one excites me because if I'm being honest, I love the boss battles in Borderlands 3. I think it has some of the best boss battles in the franchise, and I know that's not very popular, but I do think that boss battles being improved on in Borderlands 4 is a great thing. Apparently there's only going to be one planet, and I kind of saw this coming from a mile away. The current planet that we did get revealed was called Kairos, and apparently it's going to be just as big as like Pandora, and apparently it's going to have the same gimmicks, and it's going to be like Borderlands 1 and 2. Borderlands 3 obviously was set on Pandora for a bit, but obviously you did travel to different planets. Vault Hunters will be introduced to us separately. Now, Vault Hunters being introduced separately, I think that wouldn't really make any sense because aren't they going to all be introduced at the same time? So like they're pretty much going to be at the beginning of the game. I imagine a cutscene will introduce them or give some kind of backstory, and that's kind of one of the things that I do want Borderlands 4 to expand on. The Borderlands Vault Hunters, if you want to say, or the characters you play as, their stories don't really add any value, and they've never really been expanded upon, if I'm being quite honest. So some more lore, some more story to these characters would be really well. And another thing, Randy told him they want to focus on new characters instead of old. I'm all for that. I think it's time to leave the old characters in the past, and I think it's just time to move on and tell new stories, if I'm being quite honest with you. Now, a spring 2025 reveal event with gameplay at a PlayStation event, I don't know where that's going to happen. And is a PlayStation State of Play optional? Yeah, and it could be sometime in spring of 2025. I really do think that aligns. I think closer to the release date of the game, we will get more information discussing things, and I think we should be able to get some information on the Vault Hunters. One last thing before I do end off the video, apparently I forgot this point. Destructing a car near you like Destiny with the sparrows. So I think since it is the biggest map in the game, or in the series, sorry, so the biggest open world aspects, open zone, whatever you want to call it, honestly, I'm not trying to sit here and kind of change the terms. If we're gonna be getting sparrows or like pulling up our vehicles on the fly, I think this is a great change. I think Borderlands 3 handled it pretty well, especially for it being on a PS4 and Xbox One. Obviously you would travel to a station and you'd obviously pull up a vehicle. So I wonder how that's gonna work in Borderlands 4. Now, with all these changes, do you believe it? Do you honestly have faith in Gearbox still? For me personally, I am leaning that this game will do well, but I don't want to be too optimistic. Other than that, guys, that's gonna have to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys definitely did enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.